Hey friends, and welcome back for another wash day. It is Lauren the Soap Witch. So here is what I'm starting out with. Just give you a big turn around. Big giant puff and all its wonderful high porosidyness, especially up here. I did a refresh video where I did this big giant, it's like a low puff, but because it's like down here I consider it a low puff, but it's up here. It has grown over the past couple days. But I was curious because I wanted to see what my hair looked like if I just didn't put any product on it. Like I put product here. This is a strong hold gel and only the strong hold gel. I just wanted to see what it did. And that was, I guess this is technically the third day because I'm at that 12 a.m. mark again. So bad. And I ain't done nothing to it. I just left it. So I mean, it's been holding it down pretty good for the most part. But you know, it's time for it to come down. So yeah, I'm gonna take these twists down. I don't know why I stuck them up there. Like sometimes I'll do where I like flat twists, you know, and just kind of either leave them hanging or stick them back in the puff. But we'll see the parting. Y'all know. If you've ever even heard me discuss parting before, like it's kind of like, not kind of, it just is my nemesis. If I were to have a nemesis, it would be parting my hair, because look, even the little part, you know, side part that I do when I do my hair, it's like, no, we're not doing that. So I like fight with it, but you know, I just cut out most of the fighting. I save y'all the trouble. You're welcome. So anywho, yeah, but I still wanted some little flourish or something, I don't know, in the front. I had caused myself to get a damn knot, not taking my time. Okay, where was I at? I was somewhere. And so, yeah, I wanted these little twists in the front, which, you know, they're cute and stuff or whatever. And so, I had went along with that. So, you know, just now is the trouble of taking them down. It doesn't take that long, obviously. There we go. Done. They're down. Okay. So, I just want to just get that out the way. I use the stronghold gel for all of this, actually. And I'm surprised. Well, I don't know. I've used it before to do a twist out. That was a while ago, though. But before the discovery of the wonderful Custard. Oh, yeah. So, I can't stand my hair, though. Like, it's still damaged in the front after all this time. It's still, I don't know. I just think it's still just going to take time. Like, this side is, like, still the curl pattern. It's still on the struggle bus, and you can see like it don't have as much shrinkage as this side, but you know, we're gonna work with it. It's cool. So now I'm gonna take down the big puff. These sides where my glasses are, they didn't hold up so good. Well, this side held up better. I don't know, I probably just put less gel on that side because I don't know, I'm bad about it. I don't know, I can't even begin to give you a reason that would make any kind of sense. It would just be foolery. So this is my puff cuff. That's what I used, because I don't know that I went through a whole big show of showing that I was using a puff cuff when I did my refresh video. I am really just rambling today. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, this is my little puff cuff case where I have a bunch of puff cuffs because I don't have any self-control, yeah. Okay. Anywho, so yeah, I'm gonna just take this out of this, like it's there. I'm gonna just spray it. It never wants to spray out. Come on, here we go. So yeah, just loosen this up a bit, a teeny bit. There we go. It's moving now. Okay, let's do this. You know the drill, and maybe you don't, but I just like to split the hair down the middle because I just do. I feel like my first tutorial I really ever followed, that was the way I had seen it done, and so that's just the way I've been doing it. Okay, so then just gonna take this half and put it up. And one of these fabulous new clips that I have, they're so awesome. Look at how it just holds my hair. I don't gotta fight with it. You know, it's just something when you excited over like a hair clip. I don't know what that means about me, but I'm just saying. I feel like it means something. Okay, anywho, so then I'm gonna take this side, maybe just a tiny tad bit more water. That stronghold gel is fierce. Okay, I mean, it is stronghold gel. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, then I take this half and split it in half and hum and haw over that. Like I do this every time. This is gonna be enough. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put that away. There I go, saying put that away. Like it's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna just moisten it up a teeny bit more. Okay, just loosen this up some more and just, because a little more. Okay, a little water ain't never hurt nobody, or a lot even. Okay. I find myself saying okay a lot. Man, when I go back to edit videos, oh, that's all I've got to say. That's all I got to say. Okay. So, hot oil treatment. I split it all up into sections and moistened it up and all those good things. And okay, now for the star of this show is going to be Acute Anointing. Okay. And that's my wonderful hair oil that I need to make me some more of. Yeah, I realized that as I was going to warm it up, but that was not the time. It didn't happen. Okay. So what I do is I run my sink full of hot steaming water, and then I put the whole bottle in there, no matter if it's mostly empty or mostly full. Whole bottle goes in there. I leave it for about 15 minutes. And then I come in here and start the video and start talking to y'all. Okay, so anyway, I just took it out the water and wiped it off because it was wet, obviously. And I just take this, loosen the applicator tip, because you definitely want, I've tried that before, like started attempting to dump oil on there without loosening up the cap, looking stupid. But whatever, we're going to have our moments, especially at 12 a.m. Even though it's 12 a.m., look at me, my mouth is just going. Okay, I'm not feeling overly tired tonight. I try to sleep in today. I usually fail at it, but not today. Okay. So after I get a nice amount in, I sound like I've had caffeine, but I promise I haven't. I'm just like, I don't know. Anywho, rub this on my scalp. That's what I'm doing. I like to just rub it in. I really do think my scalp loves this. I'm just sure it likes the attention, the massage. I'm sure that's not hurting anything. And the oil also not hurting anything. And then I just take and just drag it through with my fingers. Not really dragging it through, but I don't know how else to say it. I'm bringing it through the hair strands. All right. So I used to use way too much, like entirely too much oil, I felt like. And I'm not, because I'm high porosity, that's why. I was going to say I don't know why, but I do know why. I'm high porosity. I'm just prone to using entirely too much product. I'm going to put a little bit by this hairline. Because, man, she be, disagreeable. And so I'm just like, maybe we can come to an agreement if I, do this. And then, because I don't ever feel like enough is enough, I go ahead and put some in the palm of my hand. And I just get to prayer hands in that through, especially on these lower strands. Am I gonna have to shut the window? I be agonizing over this window being open, only to not turn around, but come to find out when I'm doing the editing that you couldn't really hear it. Well, anyway. Well, I don't want to close the window because I'm warm. So hopefully you can't hear it. Because I don't know what's going on out there. It sounds like an airplane just landed in my neighbor's backyard. Anywho, massaging this in. See, it's oil is all over my hands because I don't know how to act. And I really like to make sure that I get my ends. This forgotten hair in here that's really not forgotten because I always make sure I get it. But it used to be forgotten. A little bit more for the ends. And I think that's going to be it for this side. But my ends just they just get so dry. It's the driest part though, I think, of our hair. It's the oldest part of our hair. Like I'll be looking at the videos and the information. I mean, it does make sense though. It is the oldest part of your hair because it's at the bottom. Okay. So yeah, I try to give it a lot of love, right? Because I don't want it to leave me. I don't know what's wrong with me today. So I think I've done all I'm gonna do here. It's oiled up, and my glasses always be getting in the way. But y'all know I'm blind, honey. I'll walk into a wall, and I will probably get oil all in my eye. Like it's not a good look. Nobody wants to see it, and so we're just gonna keep the glasses on. Okay. So now that I've thoroughly and obsessively even worked this through my hair, I'm going to put it in a Bantu knot. I like the Bantu knot because, why do I like it? I feel like it just does help get the hair out of the way so that, hair rock every time, draw a blank every week. So sorry. Yeah. What? Okay. It helps get out of the way. That's the first thing. And then when I go to put my shower cap and all my other dressings on my head, it just fits into there better because it's up. It's up, not out, whatever. Okay. So I'm gonna take this clip off. And then I like to just rub the excess oils onto the next section of hair. Now it's wild, y'all, because like even though I didn't put any product on it when I did my refresh, it does not look excessively dry. Okay, now it was just like 3 days ago, but it doesn't like. Now I did condition it. Okay, I conditioned it while I thoroughly saturated it and then conditioned it. But like, I'm just kind of surprised. I think we're getting somewhere with this hair health business. Okay, just between me and you. But yeah, I'm surprised that I didn't put any product on this bottom part. I only put it on the top where the gel was, but all the rest of this didn't get any product whatsoever, because I was just curious about what my hair would look and feel like if I did that. I like to experiment anyway. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is finish the rest of this. Stop yapping your ear off about nothing. Okay, all that's done. Yay. All right, so now I'm going ahead with my usual. What's that? It's first starting off with this plastic shower cap, and next my pretty new bonnet that I'm still excited about. That other bonnet that I've been using for the past 65 years, it was just time for a replacement, you know. And the big giant scarf. All right, so I've got all my little stuff, my nonsense covering my head, and the reason I like to go through all this fiasco here is because I am gonna sleep with this on. That's my preferred method. And one, I don't want to get oil all over my clothes and my bedding. That's a no. And then also, I feel like, because you know, your body heat rises at night, you know, get a little warmness happening about the head. And so I feel like this kind of helps trap and insulate it in. It does its job a little better. Bottom line is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so I'm going to keep just doing what I've been doing. So I like doing this, it's been working. I'm going to keep on going. So with that being said, I'm still awake. Like most days at 12 p.m. a.m. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to take the advantage of it and get some just chill time in for myself, because I'm usually doing pretty poor at that. I think I might read a book by one of my friends, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye. It's morning. I'm not overly tired, but it's still morning, so I'm gonna twist these in the opposite direction to take them down. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair, do my deep conditioning hair mask, and then it will be time to come back and do some styling. All right, let's get on to washing this hair. So first, I want to thoroughly saturate all of my hair. First, I like to do this just because I enjoy standing under the water, but also it helps me to rinse out some of the oil from the hot oil treatment. And I also like to just apply my washing and conditioning products to saturated hair, because I feel like the product spreads faster, better, easier, and I use less. So that's my wonderful Wonder Whip shampoo. It is delectable and delicious. So that's what it looks like, and that is how much I am going to use for my very first wash. You don't think it's enough? Just watch. So I like to rub it through between my hands. Oh my goodness. Just enough to make sure I spread it evenly on my head, but I don't actually start lathering it until I rub it in my very saturated hair. So I just like to rub it on and get my hair nice and coated, and then just scrub my scalp with my fingertips, not my fingernails, though sometimes that can still be very tempting. And I just want to make sure I scrub all over that scalp to get it nice and clean. I only wash my scalp. I don't really spread it on my mids and ends, because that's supposed to be the oldest and more fragile part of your hair. So instead, I just take that suds and drag it all the way down through the rest of my hair, and that does actually get it clean, especially because I do 2 washes. So I'm going to thoroughly rinse my hair. I like to take my hands and squeeze out the product while the water is running on my hair, because I feel like that helps the process go faster. It could be in my head, but that's what I'm going with. So next up is the second wash, using even less this time, and watch me get even more suds. So I'm literally going to do the exact same steps. Saturate my hair, rub it between my hands to just kind of get the amounts equal, rub it all over, scrub it up, dub. Look at all those beautiful, wonderful, amazing suds. Anyway, drag it through the rest of my hair to get that clean. Figure out how I got it all over my face. I'll never know. And look at all that. You could get lost in it. Okay, anyway. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse that out using the same method, using my hands to push out some of the excess products. So that's Twilight Tempest, which I love. I'm running low. Clearly I need to make more for myself. That's how thick she is. She's beautiful. Okay, anyway, so I like to saturate my hair before I apply apply. Mouth, would you stop trying to sabotage me? Anywho, before I apply it to my hair, I like to split my hair into 2 equal sections, run it under the water as much as possible, being high porosity. She does not like to hang on the water, but I try not to hold that against her the same way she don't hold on to water. Anyway, so go ahead and clip that 1/2 out of the way. And then I'm going to apply that much to the whole half of my head that's down. I don't really do a whole lot of rubbing it into my hands before I apply. I just kind of want to evenly distribute it across all my strands. So, and also definitely the ends. I do roots to ends. Don't care what anybody has to say about it. Roots to ends. And then I just use my hands to really make sure I thoroughly massage it into my hair before I go in with that wonderful and fabulous unbrush. We are BFFs. I don't care what anybody says. So I started the ends of my hair and work my way up with the brush, and then I brush and then follow through with my fingertips. So it's like a finger comb, finger detangle, and then a brush, finger detangle, and then brush. And I like to do this one, I just like to play in my hair because it's fun. Have I already mentioned that? Anywho, 2, I feel like between the brush and my fingertips, I'm going to catch any tangle, kink, or anything like that could, keep me from getting my hair nice and smooth. And so between the 2 of those, I absolutely get it all. And for the naysayers, some people don't believe that the brush goes all the way through or thoroughly detangles. Looks like it's doing the job to me, friends. So yeah, and it makes the detangling time, like nothing. It's already fast because all of my conditioners have incredible slip, but throwing the unbrush into the mix there just make it child's play. And I don't edit any of the part where I'm actually detangling. This is all real time, the amount of time that it takes me. And really, some of that is just me gratuitously playing in my hair because I don't know, something about it calms and soothes my ADHD, I suppose, because I really could be finished with it a lot sooner probably, but I'm just thorough. It ain't gonna be a tangle when I'm finished. I just want you to know that. So that's just me getting around to the back, making sure I get that kitchen, doing that same process that I did around the front, and finally pretty much just getting through it all. Now I'm just smoothing it out and making sure everything is going to be nice in the way that I want it. Because when you're doing a wash and go, which that's what I'm doing, you really want to make sure that your hair is fully prepared, fully detangled, nicely moisturized, all those things. I feel like those are all really important steps to having a good wash and go. It starts with having a good wash and then really lovely moisturized deep condition hair, at least for me. So I just go through my hair a few more times, and then recently I've just been braiding it up instead of twisting it because my inner Libra thinks I need change. I don't know. Anyway, so I just braided up. Before I used to do a bantu knot, but like my hair just absolutely refuses to even stay in it. So I don't even know why I brought up the past, my bad. So we're going to move along, finish braiding this up. And I like any additional hair mask that has, get your works together, come off on my hands. I just rub it back in the hair. And then onto the other side, I really did the exact same steps. And that's that. And so that's how much hair I did not lose. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, anywho, so I let it sit in my hair for like 20 minutes. I don't add any additional heat because I don't find it to be necessary for me, but I do set my low porosity sun under a hooded dryer for 30 minutes. So it's up to you which one you need to do based on your hair type and your hair needs. So there's a gratuitous shot at the back of the hair because I've jumped on that bandwagon and I like it here. So anyway, now that my hair is thoroughly rinsed, look at how moisturized she is. I am just loving how my hair is looking. Yes, it's a yes for me. It's a win. All right, let's style this hair. Okay, all done with that. I'm gonna fix my part. I consider this practice. Practice that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. That's negative. Come on, Lauren. Don't be like that. Really more like a V, but I think I'm just willing to accept it at this point. So I like to separate my hair into 2 equal sections. That's gonna be equal today. All right, and then I'm gonna put this side up with one of these fabulous clips. Gonna speak their praises until, look, don't be proving me a liar now. Okay, gonna start with this side. It's already trying to high porosity me to death. See, this is that fuzzy part you see on top of my poof. You see how the bottom don't do that? You're like, yes. And then, okay. So I'm calling it high porosity. Sometimes high porosity is damaged, but I kind of feel like my hair has always been like that. I don't know. We'll find out one day. Anyway, let's not dilly dally into the nonsense. So first I'm gonna douse this with water. It's thirsting for water, and I'm gonna give it to it. And I just like to spray it on and like run my fingers through, just so you know. I don't know. I feel like it helps get the water in there better. I could be probably making that up, but you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Okay. So I think I'm good. Okay, stop spraying. Moving right along. I've gotten that wet enough so it's not having that high porosity fuzzy thing going on. And next I'm gonna do my Mysterious Magnificent. This is my moisturizing aloe vera spray that I adore and love, and it's wonderful. Surprisingly, when I did the one product wash and go with the foam, I kind of liked it better, a little better, without the moisturizing aloe vera spray, but it still looked good with it. Like both sides, especially on camera, look pretty much identical, but I could see a difference. So I got my products sitting here in order so that I do not skip one, because Lord have mercy. I did it last week. I'll be doing it on my refreshes. Okay, moving along. So next I'm doing my Sultry Sorcery Leave-In Conditioner. How much I want to use. Oh no, that looks good. That's for the whole entire half of my head, because this is part of the lazy wash and go. And I forgot to say while I was applying my moisturizing spray that I like to spray on enough that when I rake my fingers through, I get a little bit of foaming action. I don't want big giant foaming action like a mousse, but I want to see some foaming action happen on top of the hair. So here I am just applying my leave-in, my Sultry Sorcery leave-in, which is great for kinkier hair types and high porosity, not low porosity. I got a lightweight leave-in if you're interested for low porosity hair. On my site, my dear son was the inspiration for me to bring that back, because initially I had created it for a friend who probably got like type 1 something hair. She's like, can you do a leave-in? I'm like, yeah. Like pretty much most things, if you ask me, I'm like, oh my God, I got this. So, but then I just kind of discontinued it because I kind of felt like, and this was just, you know, presumptuous of me, but like most people with, you know, those hair types are really not looking for specialized products. They're not really scouring the internet for help with their hair. I could be wrong. I don't have the hair type, but I definitely know that people like us, as type 4s and 3s, maybe 2s, I don't know. Anybody that's got a wave on up is usually looking for some kind of help. So I just kind of left it for a while, and then when I realized my son was low porosity, and you know, then I had to scour the internet for all the best things to do, and the lightweight leave-in was it. And man, has it been it. Okay, so then apply some more water on top of the leave-in, not lightweight, just to add that moisture back, because you know, as I stand here, it'd be wanting to dry. Next, we're going in with the Custard. Look who has a label. That's right, Enchanted Concoction. That's her name. Aloe Vera Styling Custard, and it's out today, as a matter of fact. That's right, right now. Okay. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm super excited. She is now available for purchase. Wholesale too, if you're interested. I do offer wholesale stuff. Woohoo! It's been a while, hasn't it? Me holding up that little bare naked jaw. Not no more. So I'm applying and just rubbing that all through my hair, and sort of a rake press thingamajig that I like to do. And like, I just remember my reaction the first time I did it. I was like, oh, darn, I didn't really know if it was what it was gonna do for my hair, because you know, I was like, I just got this idea. And I was like, let's try it. You can see in the very first video where I tried it, I was like, yes, let's try. Glad we tried it. I'll start off with less than what I know I need, because you can't take it all. You can add more, but you can't take it all. I just like to build it up as I go. Feel like this is looking pretty good though, and I might just stop here. I am gonna do a little on my ends because I feel like that's been working for me. I saw, if I bump this microphone again, I saw another YouTuber do that, you know, and make sure she put a specific amount on those ends there. And I was like, that's smart. I'm gonna do that too. I think this is looking pretty good. Don't know about y'all. So I also like to make sure I take my time and rub in the product thoroughly into each section or whatever before I add in more. Okay, so gonna add a little water. The water on top of the gel was looking pretty good last week, so why not? All right, and now stop it. Introducing Whispering Waves, friends. That's right, they are both available today, right now, and I am super excited about it. Super excited. It's been a long time coming, but yeah. Let me give her a shake. All the instructions that I created. Okay, and then I'm gonna spray this in my hands. I'm gonna start out with 4 pumps. Don't know what this is gonna do, but where we're gonna start out. I kind of just run my fingers through lightly, but I'm not doing that harsh raking with this. I just kind of want to lay it on top. A little bit more. I feel like I have really adored this combo, so I figured for the release of both products, why not do it again? I had considered one more pump just for the bottom. Okay, I had considered doing so sorry. Oh yeah, I had considered putting the foam on the bottom because I see people do that, but I don't know. It's just, what if it's not broke? Don't fix it, because like it works real good on the top. Okay, so that looks good, right? Whole side done. So I'm gonna clip this over like this here, just to get that side out the way while I work on this disrespectful side right here. Look at how she dried up just in that short amount of time. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this. Look at the and then yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so these are the wet results. They're looking pretty nice. If I do say so myself, I say so. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to diffuse this on high heat, high air, and try to keep my fingers out of it. Okay, stop touching it. So I'm gonna diffuse it. We'll try my little new technique one more again to see, how much I like it, and we'll go from there. Okay, it feels pretty much dry. It's looking pretty good. I ain't look at the back though, so wonderful definition, but not near as much crunch as the 2 gels, especially the 2 gels without a leave-in. And I think that's why I'm partial to the leave-in, because I like me a good hold, but it's severe with those 2. But it lasts forever though. Like, it's on day 5. I mean, so it's a toss-up. It's gonna be softer and not last as long, or crunchier and last really long. But either way, because I don't know how, but that foam has kind of an elongating thing happening. Because my hair is usually a little up more above my shoulder after drying, but not when I use the foam. So I have not stretched the wash and goes that I've done with the foam and gel, but I am going to do it this week because I just want to see. I won't be back when I cool off because it's 3,000 degrees in here. Okay, so it's dry enough because I'm over it. Whatever. It feels dry enough. It's like a tad moist right here, and I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so now that we've established that I don't care, I'm going to stretch my hair. See how that goes. Because I have not done that with this combo before. We're going to see. Look good though. Like, I don't do it because I like it. It looks good. But I just want to see. Okay, I already said that. Let me stop repeating myself. So to stretch my hair, I take a section. You can take big section, small section, whatever you feel like section. Okay. And you pull it like this. You leave your ends out here so they can stay curly. We're going to stretch the rest of it. I like to do high heat, high air, and I always use a concentrator attachment every time. But I've seen people not use it and their hair looks fine, so do you. But I like to use the concentrator attachment. Okay, here we go. Okay, so one section done. Quick, don't fall. Please, for love. Okay. One section done pretty quick and pretty soft. Okay. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Okay, this is me tooting my own horn again. Do it. Okay. Like the way that looks, I'm going to do the rest and come back and finish this up. Okay. Okay. I've stretched it out. And it feels really soft, which of course means I have frizz at the top. But it's okay. The only thing that ever holds that down is the Stronghold gel. So I think next week I'm probably going to do this, but with Stronghold gel. And see, like, narrow down to the decision what's going to be my new official lazy wash to go. Because I always do a bundle for that on my website. As I probably have, well, I said last week, when I stretch it doesn't stay that length. It usually draws up a little bit more, not where I started from, but it doesn't stay, you know, where I ended, which is fine. Like I've said a bunch of times, I mostly do the stretching. Well, I do think it looks pretty and fun and all that stuff, but also it does just help loosen up that gel cast a little bit, you know? Okay. So I'm lifting my root, okay? And I just take my pick and go in there and just start lifting away. Just at the roots. I'm not trying to like ruin all of the hard work that I had just did there, but just for a little bit of a fuller look. Of course, you gotta be careful. You will absolutely increase the frizz. If you don't care about frizz, then that works out great. Frizz is not the end all be all. And sometimes I feel like it even enhances a hairstyle. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. You know, do you? So, okay, that's that side. I think that's going to be it for the fluffing and the root lifting and the whatever. Okay. So, I'm thinking that looks good. Okay, I'm really liking how that looks. I feel like my new blow drying method is awesome. I've been doing it sitting down, so I guess I can show like just some of it next week. My hair feels really soft though. I like it. Okay, so look at that. Got really nice definition. Still getting some shine coming through. We'll see how, you know, it goes. We'll see what day 5 looks like. I'm super satisfied with these results. So I think that's all I've got to say on the, well, no, I did have a couple things that I thought about. So they hit the mic again. I do have a couple things that I thought about while I was working on my hair. This is like, I refer to my wash and go as a lazy wash and go all the time. And the reason that I do is not because of the products, it's because of the method. The method is the lazy part. And my friend says, my BFF say it's not lazy, it's working smart, not hard. It's whatever, first of all, will work for you, okay? So I do not have low porosity or high density hair. It's probably closer to the end of low density, I don't know. It ain't high. So I don't do my hair in a bunch of small sections because I don't have all of that hair to deal with to begin with. And so I can get away with doing half my head at a time, but it's not recommended for someone who's high density or even low porosity, because with those hair types, you really just want to section it in and really work the product into your sections, just because, you know, for what a multitude of reasons, it's a little more difficult to get product into those hair types. And not mine. So I'm lazy regarding the application of you've seen when I deep conditioned, I did one whole half at a time. I see people do a bunch of different sections when they have thicker or more high density hair or low porosity. Because when I do my son's hair, I do it in smaller sections. And so that's just something to note. And also the same thing for when I stretch my hair, I do not break it off separate it into sections, because it's just not necessary for my hair type. But for like thicker, more high density type hair types, you might want to section your hair off a little better than I do, because you probably need it. So I used to kind of hate that my hair wasn't more dense, but you know, I guess it just goes along with, you know, my strong desire not to have to do as many steps. So in the end, it ended up working for me. Okay, moving along though now, just as speaking about hair and hair techniques. Why are you doing this, Matt? We've been doing so good the whole video. Okay, hair techniques and such. If you're really looking into just delve deeper into your own hair journey, I offer what do I offer? A natural hair journal / planner. Okay, there we go. In it, well, okay, let me. I always say that YouTube is mine, because this is where I store all of my hair journey, all of my hair, you know, stylings, products I'm using, all that stuff is stored here in this one central place. And so I can always refer back to what I've done or what I haven't done, what products I've used, how I've used them. Your hair journal, well, mine, the one that I offer, it's digital one, so you can download it at any time that you want for however many times that you need. And it's a lifetime purchase, so like the ability to download it doesn't expire. So you can get it and just use it, you know, as needed. So it's a great place just for you to put resources, figure out your hair type, whether that's a letter numbering system, which I don't love, but I know there's diehard people out there that just, you know, really hold on to it. It'll also, you can figure out your hair porosity, you know, anything you really feel like you need to understand about your hair in order to find a way to promote the best health. Best health. Okay. So for its overall best health, that's what I'm trying to get to. Okay. Anyway, it's just an option. If you're looking for something to help you in your overall hair journey, it's there in the description below. Also, every product that I use today, no longer test products. Okay. All the products that I use were Tropical Fantasy scented. All of them are available on my website. And I also offer spearmint eucalyptus scent, lavender peppermint scent, lemon pound cake, apple aroma, a strawberry patchouli. And also I offer an unscented version for those who are sensitive to fragrance. I thought of y'all. Today's lip gloss. It is, I should know it, gold glitter. Oh, that was easy. I should have gold glitter. Here we go. And I just like the glitter ones. I have a rose gold glitter, silver glitter, and a gold glitter. And I just like the glitters in general because they're super classic. I feel like they look pretty by themselves or on top of another color. Link for that below too. And last but not least, these fabulous earrings by Miss Tasha LaRae. That's right. She is one of my good friends and fellow entrepreneur. And we do the same coaching group together, and she's just a lovely, wonderful person. She is so wonderful that she named these earrings after me. No, I'm not making it up. They are Lauren. Yeah. Okay. I love her. She's a super sweetheart. And so she was posting like on Threads or something, which, you know, I'm out of touch. I'm like, why we gotta have another social media? That's beside the point. So she was posting and she was like, I've been working on these and I just love how they came together and what should I name them? I was like, mine, because I totally want those. You know, they're fabulous, they're colorful, they're unique, awesome. Okay. And so she named them after me. I was like, oh, she's so sweet. I would hug her, but she's in a different state. Anyway. She makes other wonderful, incredible, all types of different earrings. So anyway, yeah, put the link for these in the description. I don't know if she sold out, because there was not that many when I went to go buy these. If she's not sold out, I'll put the link for these exact earrings. If she is sold out, I would just put a link to her shop so you can peruse all of the wonderful things she has to offer, because she's great and I love her. Anywho, so with all that being said, if you made it this far, I appreciate you hanging around through all my shenanigans and nonsense. I really do. Thank you so much just for hanging out with me and allowing me to be me, the me that I am, because it took me 40 years to get here. And you know, just thank you. So with that being said, if you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and giving this video a like. Okay, I'll see you later.